Welcome to At the Table with Chef Jay, the podcast where we believe that every meal has a story and every story has a seat at the table. I'm your host, Chef Jay, and today we're embarked on a culinary journey through the heartwarming realm of cherished memories and delectable dishes. In each episode, we dive into the nostalgic world of our guests' favorite childhood foods, from the confident aroma of grandma's kitchen to the sizzle of a beloved family recipe. We're here to unravel the tales behind the taste that linger in our hearts. Today's guest is Jalal. I got it. Okay, Jalal Wilson, entrepreneur and podcaster. They'll be preparing his mom's favorite dish, meatloaf. Could you share with us the story behind it?
The story behind the dish. So I remember when you asked me about what was your favorite food growing up? Why don't you come on the show and think about my favorite food? I didn't have one. I can only think of all the foods that I didn't like growing up. And then so I really did some thought about it. I was like, wait a minute, my mom did make an amazing meatloaf. And it was something I really enjoyed. And every now and again as an adult, I still ask her to make me that good old meatloaf.
Oh, so awesome.
Yeah, so that was it.
I love it. So what ingredients do you use to prepare this dish?
Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, I use a few things. So we got one of my favorite seasonings right now is, I'm gonna say right now, because it changed with time, but I use that butter seasoning. It's a real nice, it's savory. Yeah.
Something new for me. I like that.
Yeah, and then we use a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic. And then, of course, we have our onions. And then of course, we have our eggs.
Okay.
And then we also mixed in a little bit of ketchup, mustard, with some brown sugar to go on the top once it's done.
I love it. Absolutely.
Well, actually, it has a little bit of barbecue sauce and Worcester.
And all those flavors kind of bring together.
Yeah, bring it
So
together.
you can show us what you're doing, how you do it,
Okay.
and what makes it different than the one your mom did. What did you do different? I see you said the seasons. And
I,
believe it or not, how about this right here? Seasons have trends just like colors, like fashion. So a lot of people don't know food has trends. Like right now, of course, charcuterie has been big for a while, but that's what we do, and that is a big trend right now. So meatloaf is always, it's a nostalgic dish that is something that we always grew up with and just thought it was amazing. And one thing I like about it too, everybody have a different topping. Some people put ketchup on top, some people put barbecue sauce on top, and like Jalal said, some people put brown sugar on top. So we want to see how you demonstrate this, and then tell us about our guest that we have.
This is my daughter Haven, and she is here to assist me, and she cooks too herself. She be at home making things happen.
Right.
One day we came home and she was cooking fried chicken. She decided to fry some chicken while we wasn't home.
Oh my God!
We didn't encourage that one, but she did do it.
I love it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so she's gonna be my assistant today.
Oh, good. It's so nice to have you on today. Okay, so tell me which part you're gonna be doing.
I'm going to be doing this.
Oh, I love it. Okay, we're gonna watch Jalal and his daughter do the meatloaf, and so I'm gonna get a spoon. Give me some.
Go ahead, of course.
She's going to be applying the seasoning inside the meatloaf, which I'm going to let you walk through it. I'm just going to sit
Okay.
back and enjoy this.
And I'm gonna have her go ahead and just mix them all in. That way, I like to get in there with my hands and mix it all up. Go ahead. Okay. And now, while she's doing that, smash the crackers. I forgot to mention that we like to have for the bread crumbles. You can use any type of bread. We're gonna use today. We're gonna use these. What are these things? Saltines. I'm gonna use those to kind of.
Did your mom use saltines when she prepared her meatloaf?
She likes to use bread crumbles or
That's great. I like that.
yeah. So I'm like, I go in the pantry like, what do I got on deck? Like, what do I have now?
I love that.
That's what
That's
my
it.
thing.
You can really
Yeah.
take something into your pantry and make it out of it.
Yeah.
Like I have a salad that I make, and it's called the kitchen sink.
Uh-huh.
So whatever veg I can find in the refrigerator, I just take it, cut it up, and
Yeah.
I make amazing salad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I like that idea. You don't have to always go out and buy the ingredients that some of you already have, especially if you have your main ingredients. You did a great job. Awesome. I love it.
Okay. Now I want you to go ahead and crack these eggs and throw them in there too for me. We'll probably put a little much. I went a little overboard with the crackers. That's
No,
okay.
I
Go
think it's
ahead.
perfect. No, it looks Oh, she's good. I know what the
Good
chef said.
job.
I can tell because I've been teaching kids. We teach over 2,500 children cooking skills.
Mhm.
So she's already got it down.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. My grandson's all upset. He's gonna be doing a pit pie, but he knows they always try to make sure they know how to crack them eggs.
Yeah. No shells
There
in
you
there.
go.
Yes. We just getting it. I like to make sure it's mixed very well. So that's what we're doing now. Haven, go ahead and put in these our last little thing. These onions here.
And when we go to at the table, I'm gonna do a little research on the meatloaf. So every food originates from somewhere and somebody invented it. So I'm just interested to see how long meatloaf has been around. Because that to me it's a nostalgic dish and
Yeah.
it's always common.
Yes.
What was she paired it with? Meatloaf and what else?
We always did I like a little good salad. Like we just talk about. I don't like to go too. I think the meatloaf for me is heavy enough. I like a little salad.
Mhm.
And my mom, she used to do. She still would give you like a vegetable. So we do some green beans with it or something like that too. But I personally, I like a
Awesome.
little salad.
That sounds good. That's amazing. I mean, I like that pairing because I think a salad goes.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it
it
goes
really does.
everything.
Yeah, it really does. Okay, so we've got this just about mixed up, and Love is saying you're done, bro.
Okay, that's all right. That's what we do.
So we got it about mixed up, and we got it ready for the oven. And
We put
we're
this
gonna
in there.
and we put this after about when it started cooking for about 30 minutes because we
Okay.
cooked this for about 60 minutes.
Mhm.
About the 30-minute mark, we started applying the over the top of we applied to it and let it cook.
So we'll say finished product. So I want to talk a little bit about what you do. Tell us a little bit about you, what you like to share, how we
Yeah.
get in contact with you.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna meet you at the table. We're gonna talk a little bit.
Okay.
So tell me a little bit about you.
All right, so I will start off by saying I'm really into a creative, and one of my things is I've launched a YouTube channel called Jalal Wilson Late Bloomers, and you can find it Jalal W on YouTube. And what the channel is about is, I feel like I kind of came into myself later in life, and I want to encourage other people who maybe haven't came into themselves or just coming into themselves
Right.
to kind of lean into that and see it as a superpower, not necessarily a weakness, and so I want to share my journey as I go through this new space and these different areas as far as relationships, entrepreneurship, all of these different things. I want to share my journey and also encourage other people on their journey. And I'm also an author of 3 books. My 4th book will be out soon. I've read a set of children's books that you can find under my name, Jalal Wilson, on Amazon. And it was during my journey I was a single father for a good 7-8 years. So I kind of wrote about that season of my life in these 3 different books. And one was called "My Dad Is Not a Mom," because like I'm not. I'm a dad. I stay in my lane. And so and the other one was called "Daughter's Bad Hair Day," because I remember having to do my daughter's hair and she wasn't going for it. And and the last book, it was Daddy's Getting Married. And it was kind of the transition into the space that I am now and kind of the challenges I went through with my children, how they first thought about it, and different things like that. So that's
God, I
kind of
love it.
me.
Y'all, please make sure you tune in and follow and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Tell us again.
Yes, it is. You can find it under Jalal W Jalal W on YouTube.
And please visit him on Amazon because I'm going to get all 4 of those books.
Okay.
So
All right.
I'm sure y'all the next time you're going to see me, you're going to see me with all those books for July. We believe in supporting each other.
Thank you.
And I'm being supported. I want to thank you for coming. And we're going to see you at the table with that
Yes.
beautiful, amazing meatloaf. And then I'm going to taste it. I'm going to let you know how it tastes, okay? Hello, and welcome back to At the Table with Chef Jay with Haven and Jalal. Did I say that correct?
Yep.
Oh, I got it. It takes me a while to get a name, but please forgive me. But we want to talk about Haven's World. I understand you have a nice YouTube channel. You want to tell us a little bit about your YouTube? Yeah.
I started when I was 8, and one of the videos that we did, we made food and we tried to we made everything purple. We made everything purple. We were thinking about making a Dr. System. And And another video that we did a birdhouse. And I got to give it to my teacher.
Awesome. I love that. Well, guys, make sure we subscribe and like Haven's World on YouTube. And I'm certainly going to do it as soon as I finish up this evening. I'll be liking and subscribe to your channel. And we want to talk a little bit about July. We want to talk about the meatloaf that he prepared there. It looks delicious. The texture looks delicious. And I want him to tell us your mom's name that inspired you to do the meatloaf. And then I'm going to taste it, guys.
All right. So my mom's name is Sheila Houston, and she's an awesome mother. And yeah, she inspired the meatloaf. And I when I called her and told her I was going to go on the show to do this, she's like, you know, she's telling me the recipe. I actually was telling my wife the recipe. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that sounds good. Okay, yeah, got it. Yeah, so it was good.
Good. We have the recipe, guys. So we're going to taste it. And I was telling July while I was off camera, is that a lot of times people don't realize barbecue sauce is just like mustard, ketchup, a little brown sugar, and sometimes spices. And that's what he made with this, the ketchup and mustard that you saw when we was at the countertop. But so let's try to taste it.
All right.
Now that's delicious.
Okay.
And I taste that brown sugar, and I taste that seasoning you talk about, that butter seasoning, the garlic. It just marries it together. The texture's nice, the flavor's nice. And I have to tell you, I love that barbecue sauce. That is delicious. And anything you want to share about, anything else about you would like us to know about?
No, I think that kind of what I kind of Haven's World. We got to get back to recording episodes. She's gonna be a star. She's gonna be a star in her own right, whatever that means to her. I don't know exactly what that would mean to her, but she's very creative, and I love it. So just trying to support her creativity on her journey.
And that's what I tell people when they have young kids. A lot of times they have skills and talent. We just need to build that up and make sure we are encouraging them and being a good example and just feeling what they enjoy doing.
Yes.
A lot of times we try to force children to do something, be something that they don't want to do. And I like the fact that you said we want to uplift her and to help her be that way. And I have one more question for you. What does family mean to you?
Family is, for me, family is community. Family is togetherness, laughter, love, and just having a good time. That's one of the things we do a lot at our house. We try to have a good time. And food, it just makes the atmosphere better. It just adds something to the atmosphere. Good meal, just filling to the stomach and filling to the soul.
I love it. And I, as I got ready to start doing the at the table Chef J podcast, I was wondering how can I bring the community together, family together, and friends together by putting on a show like this. Like I said, I'm out of my comfort zone. I'm not interviewing, but I just want to be a real, natural, organic, for everybody to come in and share. But most of all, give that ancestral love to each other. We want to thank you and Hayden for joining us. And meatloaf is delicious. And this wraps up another episode of At the Table with Chef J. We would like to thank our guests, Jedlah, Wilson, and Haven, for sharing his meatloaf recipe with us. I hope you enjoyed this journey through flavors, memories, as much as I did. If your taste buds are tingling and your heart is full, there's more to come. But before we say goodbye, don't forget to show some love. Hit that like button. Enjoy with your friends and family, and of course, subscribe. Thank you for joining us at the table, Chef J. Keep the conversation going on social media. Share your favorite childhood dishes and memories with us. Find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at the Table Podcast. We love hearing from our listeners. And who knows, your story might be just featured in an upcoming